Hey there, folks, and welcome to another Factorio Mod Spotlight, Reddit Weekly, rather. I'm Exterminator, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm so out of practice, I don't even know what I'm recording. So, as always, we're checking out the top posts here in the previous week on the subreddit, sorted by top. We're going to start off with this Steam review, which, there we go. The game is okay, but only good for a couple hours, and it looks like they played is this four? I mean, this is in another language, I believe, but 14,000 hours, or is it 4,000 hours? I think it's 14. This is ridiculous. Played a couple more hours, and I think since the game's full release, it's still pretty good. Oh my god. Prepared to be annoyed, and then I saw how many hours he's played. Good lord. Well, better yet, look at the hours at the time he wrote the review. So I assume this is the time, like he played almost 4,200 when he wrote it, and then this is the total time. This is crazy, man. And I thought I had a lot of hours. Holy moly. Now, a lot of that could just be AFK time too, but not to discredit them, just it's possible. Wall that carried me through early to late game harsh biter settings. Okay, so this is a really interesting wall design, actually. Kind of maze-esque tower defense. I didn't think this would really work. In fact, I don't know how this is working. I could have sworn the biters would just attack this because they wouldn't even attempt to path through correctly, but it seems like they are, so that's actually really cool. I was not expecting this to work. It looks like they're just not really even attacking the walls at all, which is super surprising. I mean, this works fantastic then. Yeah, this is a really neat concept. I mean, I would have done something like this, but I had the impression that the pathing would just make it not work and the biters would just attack it. I don't know, maybe I'm just unlucky, or it's a very specific type of design that would allow that. It's a tip. It's a common misconception that fluid cars don't work if there are any curves in the rails between station and wagon. That's not true. There must be an even integer amount of tiles between them. A curve's length being 80.55, and diagonal, you can have 40 curves and 20 diagonals. Do what now? Okay. This is nuts. That's a lot of freaking locomotives, man. I think that's maybe a little bit excessive on the locomotive side, but very interesting. How did you find this out? Yeah. Once when I was bored. Okay, well there you go. I was planning a signalless grid-based megabase. Signalless. Okay. As you do. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Turns out that these curve rails, really interesting. I am impressed that they figured this out. Part 2, the first run to my oil field on Rampant 600%. Oh my lord. These biter bases. Rampant is no joke, man. I've done a playthrough with it, and it is scary as heck. Ooh, this is some interesting goop we got going on there. This is so intense. He's oh my god. I don't know how they're not dead yet. I'd be dead. The horror. Keep it up. President, next challenge will be to automate oil transport by pipes or by train. I would say train is a way safer bet. Really struggling with the biter evolution. Is progressing way faster than I'm able to keep up with it. That's an issue I had too with Rampant. Is it's really hard to scale yourself up in proportion with the evolution. If you took to my oil field as a total gamble on my life, so this is the same person. I play Factoid like a survival game to see how far I can get before being overrun. This is my Rampant Deathworld with 600% biter evolution. This is nuts. Look how close this is to his base. I will say this is some expert driving. I would have absolutely crashed back there, and, well, the run would have been over for me. This is so terrifying. Oh my lord. Their oil outpost is just like right smack in the middle of things. I don't even know how they keep this alive. I feel like this would just be out of ammo all the time. Okay. I guess, okay, they're using flamers, which is smart. Oh my god, dude. Guys, this is nuts. This is super cool, though. I want to see the comments on this. Please share that video. You're insane. It's awesome. Okay, it looks like they added it later, maybe. This makes me want to watch Starship Troopers, like, right now. Yes. That is a lot of nests. I'm currently doing a rail Deathworld, which is the first Deathworld I've attempted. It's pretty intense at places where biters are attacking my walls, or double thickness, dragon's teeth, and 2 solid rows of gun turrets. Like, the sound of a Deathworld is always fun. Like, this makes me want to play a Deathworld, and then when I actually get into it, I'm like, why did I do this to myself? Oh, I also broke Reddit, apparently, so that's cool. Building pipe to ground over blueprint causes it to build according to the blueprint. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. So if you do it over the ghosts, it's going to follow them, which is really cool. Same goes for power poles. Very neat feature. So where this intersection does something useful. And get you killed, that's what it does. And causes train crashes. The longer I look at it, the more I hate it. Oh my goodness. Factorio breaking laws of physics. Oh my lord. The red belts spin fast because they're faster than yellow belts? Duh. Yeah. Forehead. That's some orc logic right there. Oh my goodness. This is chaos. 200 hours. Just finished building 7,200 science per minute. I don't know what this is, but this looks nuts. This is 60% of the base, by the way. These spiral junctions. I feel like we've seen this on here before. Purple means ghost items. Right, duh. I'm curious what this is, though. It's a bunch of solar panels. Okay, I probably could have guessed that. Really impressive, though. Early game base. Ooh, I like this. This is like super early game little make everything. This would be good for science battles or something. Let's have nice aesthetics. Factorio Speedrunning November edition recap. Oh. I'm pretty sure we saw this because my last Reddit Weekly was super late on Thursday. So we actually looked at this in last video. So if you want to check that out, definitely look at last video. Most of this other stuff is actually new, though, which is good. Why did the train stop so fast at 19 seconds? Was it a glitch? I don't think braking force was that good. My guess is something got removed or it suddenly lost its path. So we'll watch here in about 5 seconds. No, I mean, it's because the signal turned red, like right then, although theoretically that shouldn't usually happen. Yeah, normally trains don't do that. They'll reserve yellow enough signal, enough blocks to come to a stop at speed, dictated by the braking force. Exemption, this is something messes with signals. And to my knowledge, those are the possible reasons. When trains reach change signal, they can repath while at speed. Could be it if path becomes invalid due to rails being destroyed, or it loses path or something. Yeah, circuit controlled signals can also mess with this. So yeah, something kind of weird happened, but that's not normal. Can't place drills on things. What's causing it? Probably there's stone like dropped on the ground. Seems like stone is in the way. But there's actually probably like materials on the ground. It was cargo ships. Oh, okay, never mind. Not terribly surprising. I think they had to do some weird things to make it work. Again, after some changes, has made a vanilla game that broke the mod. Interesting. Today I learned you can direct feed from miner to assembler. Yes, you can also do that with furnaces, which is super handy. I'm a dumbass and still can't plan my factories properly. No way you can badly plan a factory except if biters break in. That's true. Why can't we actually put the raw fish into a furnace and turn it into a baked fish? Probably because this is not Minecraft. Because the engineer is a coalition of live fish, and you need to add them back to repair your form when they die being eaten by the bugs. If the fish die, you can't add them back to yourself. Fish Torio. Exactly. That's so funny. Factorio friend recently lost a parent, decided to make him some treats to cheer him up. I think we saw this last week. Yeah, so this was really my condolences, first off. But this was really nice of them to do that for their friend. Really cool. Sense of scale. Oh, the and sound, that's really loud. I think I know what this is going to do, so I will sit through the whole thing, because one is only 30 seconds, and... Oh, Lord. Oh, no. This is getting ridiculous, guys. Yeah. I love how most of the things solar panels, I feel like that's pretty appropriate. Just very apropos. Where's the rest? Both comments are joking about how it should be bigger. I love this community. I made a swimming pool. Nice. Portable weekend getaway. When your house gets water filled. Exactly. Looks like that's in Factorisimo. What's your hotbar setup? I set mine at the beginning of every game like this. Basic logistics, power and rail, common machines, decorations, and junk. Well, mine is just junk. That's what my entire hotbar is. My base is random shit everywhere. Yeah, this is basically mine, or sometimes just non-existent. This, I feel like this person builds very organized factories as well. I usually just use Q. Also, never noticed this was green. I wonder if this is modded bots. See the little like propeller things? I never noticed those were green. 3 hours in, only figured out the other day I could set a deconstruction planner for certain things. As instead to delete certain thing and then just stick it on the hotbar. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, so many undetailed things in the game that are awesome. That you may not find out about just until you just happen to find out about it, I guess. This is a good stackable setup for mid-game green circuit production. I feel it's not really compact. I mean, this is like build I build make, basically. Thing is, space is in it doesn't have to be super compact. This is pretty dang compact. You can make it way less compact. Also, I mean, yeah, this is good. Great ratio, direct insertion. Like, this is pretty compact. I mean, you could make it more so, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay. So we can research range and damage upgrades of a tech, laser in this case, without having to unlock that tech first. Interesting. Because laser damage and shooting speed research also applies to distractor and eventually destroyer capsules, both of which do not require laser turret research. That is a very good point. I'm surprised they affect destroyers, because destroyers are like electric damage, but there's no other research that would affect it, so I guess they just kind of applied it to this. I don't know, is electricity laser? Not really, but maybe. Does bodies take a toll on FPS, and what's the best way of clearing the bodies? Well, normally, they will disappear after a while. It takes quite a while. Theoretically, they shouldn't really impact UPS. This guy efficients. Yes. The Factorio mod has a lawnmower that can be used to remove corpses. Apply directly genocide. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Wildlife. Factorio fan-made comic strip. By Hotbar, of course. Last Torio in Forest Fire. Burn! This is me. This is me with a flamethrower. I cannot be trusted with a flamethrower. Especially back when the days when like the forest would really catch on fire and burn the entire map. That doesn't really happen anymore. But yes, it also was better when the tree was actually fully burned down. It's like, I feel like 70% of the trees now just stay there. Like, they're charred and burnt, but they don't actually go away, which is really annoying. Doing a no-belt run because I hate myself. Wish me luck. Okay, yeah, you're nuts. Best of luck to you. Dude, this is... oh my goodness, guys. Why would you do this? 690 electric circuits per second? Huh. It's a lot. That's what, like 36,000 a minute-ish? Well, more than that. Like 42,000 almost a minute. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, this is pretty dang good. I like this a lot. Beacons are strong. Challenge myself to make most compact mall with belts 20 blocks high and 48 wide. It produces 48 items, all powered. Any improvements? Ooh, I like this a lot. This is super compact. Excellent use of the belt weaving here. Makes basically everything as far as I can tell. Now, how is it? Okay, it's just doing like little belt pass-throughs here, which it does help make it way more compact rather than directly inserting between them. It's fantastic. One question. Is the express splitter assembler working? I can't see any output from the red splitter, nor any input. The red splitter's in the blue splitter machine. You have a keen eye. It looks like I have some fixing to do. I love how Reddit will just catch like everything. My compact mining and smelting outpost. Very nice. Now this is not the most efficient thing because well, actually, kind of is. I kind of ate my words there. The miners are slower than the furnaces by a lot, so I mean, it's technically not super. I mean, it's kind of efficient. The furnaces are gonna have a lot of downtime because these smelt at a speed of 2, and the miners like aren't even mining speed of 1. Now there is, I think, the ore hardness or something too, but it's definitely not a 1-to-1. But it is super compact, fitting smelting and mining into here. I guess the other thing that came to mind why I initially said it was inefficient is because by doing this, you're not fitting nearly as many miners on here as you could. But it's still pretty dang good, actually. Like, this is not bad. How you deal with train reversing its ends? I mean, wagon with coal appearing at the wrong end. All my rail lines are straight past, so it just shuttles back and forth. Nice. All right, folks, I think that's gonna do it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm glad to be doing this somewhat on time, a day late, but better than like 3 days late, or not at all. So thank you so much for watching. Some great stuff as always, and I'm glad that we caught basically all new stuff except 1 or 2 posts from last week, despite doing it super late last week. If you did enjoy it, a like is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications to keep up with all the content. Mod Spotlight should hopefully be out tomorrow or Thursday at the latest, depending how late I get home from my other work. But that should do it. Take care. I'd love to hear everything you have to say down in the comments, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.